So, I'm a crybaby. I cry. Sometimes I cry once every 2 or 3 weeks. A song comes on, have a little tear roll down my face. Or sometimes I cry maybe once every 3 months. But I'd say in general, my entire life, and I'm 41 years old, I've at least had a little cry once every 3 months, my entire life. And yesterday, I was just doing I do a lot of soul searching. I do a lot of thinking about everything. And yesterday, man, it was joyful. Just tears of joy. And they came, and they came. And it felt so good. Because I think it's okay to cry. I think it's okay to be emotional. I think it's okay to be sensitive. I hear people say, get out of your feelings, or you're just in your feelings. You dang right, buddy. You dang right, they're my feelings, and I'm in them, and I feel them, and it feels so good. And I'm going to share them with you because I think it's important to share. And I think the good tears are good. The bad tears are good too. Because it releases all of that stress and all of that anxiety of the things that are built up within inside of you. The anger and the pain and the frustration. The frustration is what it is, right? A good song comes on, makes you think of a little memory. Or a good song comes on and it's just a beautiful song. It's an Adele song and it's a beautiful voice. And it just, it's the beat. The beat hits me. Forget the words. I was getting on, I've said this before. Women tend to listen to the words of a song and they're like, oh, great. Man, it's the beat that gets me. It just goes straight to my soul for some reason and just get a little, and it just feels good. Makes you cry, makes you feel good, makes you get in your feelings. Feelings are good. Share them with people. And this release that I had yesterday, I call it Tears of Joy. And the reason I call it Tears of Joy is, it's been 15, 16 months since my sister passed away. And I cried before my sister passed away too. I cried when she left, when she moved to Florida. And I cried for other reasons. But when she left, that really hurt. And I've cried more in the last year than I've ever cried. Well, not ever. When my parents got divorced when I was 9, I cried a lot. Probably more than I cried when my sister passed away. Either way, the pain was deep. And I tried to space it out. It was hard on a lot of people. Russell, her husband, it was really hard on him. And it was hard on my mom. Those are people that she spoke to every single day. And I spoke to my sister frequently, maybe once a week, once every 2 weeks, but we texted several times a week. But it was harder on Russell and it was harder on my mother. Teresa is her name. It was harder on both of them than it was on me. But I'm also very strong. Very, very strong. And I can deal with things like this. But in this situation, I wanted to space it out. And I will continue to space it out. And I will grieve in my own way. But yesterday, I was thinking, I've been in a lot of pain again, a lot of physical pain. My back's been hurting, and over the last 3 or 4 weeks, I've been waking up at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning and not been able to go back to sleep because I'm in pain. But the good news is, being diagnosed with ADHD back in September, and the medications that I take now, I feel wonderful. My mind works fabulously, and it takes away some of that physical pain. But it's not just physical pain. It goes physical and it goes mental and emotional pain. And last night, I talked to Denise and Kaysen. And the word I had for them was the joy of the pain, the tears of joy. About how I've been in pain my whole life. Pain. When I was young, my parents got divorced. I was 9. Pain. When I was in middle school and high school and I played football, I always had ingrown toenails. And my feet were always in pain. Every football game, pain. My feet would get stepped on and it'd be bloody and it affected my play. And it was pain all the time. After a game, I'd take my cleats off and both feet would just be bloody. Pain, misery. It hurt. And then you leave house when you're a young teenager, or teenager, 18, 19 years old, and you join the Army and you're off on your own and you don't have your friends and you don't have your family and things are really hard. Basic training's really hard. Pain and misery. And then you get through the Army and things start looking better and you try to get out and you try to go about your life and it's just more pain and misery. Well, it just keeps going. You become an adult. You become a parent. And you're learning how to parent. And every single thing you do in life, you're learning for the first time. You're doing it for the first time. Pain and misery and suffering. And then one day, and it's different for everyone, one day you wake up and you say, I'm not going to do it anymore. I'm going to release this anger because it's physical and it's mental, emotional pain. And all of it turns into anger. And instead of releasing your anger on people by being aggressive, by trying to put that anger on someone else, there's another way. And the other way is tears. To release your anger and to let other people know how you feel. Those tears of joy, they don't have to be tears of pain. You're releasing the pain. The whole purpose behind it is you're going to release that pain within you and you're going to turn it into happiness. And I'm a firm believer you can do that with tears of joy. Because that's what I do, and it feels good. Yesterday when I released that, when I was thinking about my sister, it felt so good. It releases all that. It's joy. It doesn't matter what it is. If you went through physical pain, or if you went through abuse, or if someone near you passed away, rejoice in their life and live your life. Move forward with your life. That is what they would want you to do. That is what you're supposed to do. And it's okay to share your feelings with other people. Tears of joy. This is good. This is exciting stuff. I'm going to keep doing it every single day. Yeah, I'm not going to cry every day. But hey, maybe we'll stay on the 2 to 3 weeks thing. Nice little good cry. Solid cry every 3 to 4 months. Tears of joy.